Hello, everyone. Time for the latest installment of the Texas Standard Possession Order. We're going to review the month of March. So January, February were relatively simple, but as we get into March and then the rest of the spring, April, May, etc., it's going to get a bit more interesting. We have holidays we have to deal with. And of course, April is the notification provisions for the extended summer possessions. So it's going to start getting interested. So hopefully you will tag along. We are looking at the March 2025 calendar, and non-custodial parent, you are in yellow, custodial parent, you are in blue, and the holidays are in red. So March is always an interesting month because it is the month with spring break in it. So we're going to go through that based upon a couple of scenarios here. But if the spring break for the kids is the week of the 10th, custodial parent, it is your spring break this year because it is an odd year. So if the spring break is the week of the 10th, then this is what the calendar would look like. Now, if your response to that is, well, my kid is not old enough to be in school, when is their spring break? Their spring break is based upon the school district in which they would go to school if they were going to school. So just look on the local independent school district calendar and that will determine when your spring break is. But in this scenario, custodial parent, if the spring break for the kids is the 10th through the 14th, then this is what the calendar is going to look like. Non-custodial, you are going to get your Thursday on the 6th, you would get your Thursday on the 20th, and you would get your Thursday on the 27th. Custodial parent, since spring break would release on the 7th, for spring break on the week of the 10th, your visitation for that or your possession for that period of time would begin when they're dismissed on that Friday, and it would go all the way until the 16th, which would be the time before they return to school. But then of course you get them for the Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday following. So it would all just be stuck together. If the spring break is on the 10th, then non-custodial parent, your only Friday period of possession would be the third Friday of the month, which would be the 21st. And through the magic of editing, I have moved spring break to reflect the week of the 3rd. So if spring break, I don't know that anybody's spring break starts that early in March, but if the kids' spring break is the 3rd through the 7th, then this is what the calendar would look like for that spring break. So custodial parent would actually get possession on the 28th of February, and it would roll all the way through the 9th of March. Understanding that the 10th, 11th, and 12th belong to the custodial parent anyway, so it's really all just one period of possession. Non-custodial parent, the only change that would really make for you would add the 13th as your Thursday period of possession, but you are still going to forfeit the first Friday of the month, so you would still only have the third Friday of the month for your weekend period of possession, which is the 21st. And the final week we are going to look at here is if spring break is on the 17th. I don't believe anybody has spring break as far back as the 24th, but if they do, I apologize. But we're only going through the 17th. So if the spring break falls on the 17th of March through the 21st of March, then custodial parent, you would pick up when school dismisses for spring break, which is the 14th. So all that really does for you, non-custodial parent, is it moves your Thursdays around. So you would now have the 6th, the 13th, and the 27th, and it moves your weekend period of possession to the first Friday of the month, but then you lose the third Friday of the month. So in any scenario by where the spring break is, regardless, non-custodial parent, you're going to have one weekend period of possession this month. All right, well, that'll about do it for March. March is a tough one because I don't know when everybody's spring break is, so there's a lot of what ifs. So hopefully I was clear in my explanation of what that looks like for your spring break this year. Keep an eye on the channel towards the middle part of March. I will try to get the April video up first because the deadline obviously to pick your custom summer possession is April 1st. So it wouldn't do y'all any good for me to post a video on April 1st if you planned on doing your custom summer provisions. So stay tuned in a few weeks for the April video to come out.